Happy 2024, everyone, and welcome to SSPTV Community News. I'm Lisa Sugart. Well, we're all looking to start this brand new year off on the right foot, and to help us do just that, I'm very pleased to welcome back Allison Cara. Allison is a registered dietitian, so she knows how to tell us what to eat that is good for us. She's a personal trainer to help us exercise properly. And she is also the owner of Healthy Rhythms, where she teaches Zumba. So guess what? We have great advice coming from her. Allison, first of all, Happy New Year. We've all, I guess, overindulged the past couple of weeks, but you're going to get us on the right foot, right?
Right. Yes. Happy New Year.
What is the first thing we should do? Like, we all make these like goals, I guess, that are probably too big of goals for us to accomplish, and then maybe we get ourselves in trouble and give up. So start at the beginning. What should we do the best way to help us get healthy?
Well, that's a great question. And yes, sometimes we feel, especially with the added pressure of it being a new year, you feel like your goals should be very lofty and you want to do something to make a big change. When in reality, the biggest change happens when we make tiny, very easy to attain goals. So first of all, it's the biggest thing to remember is even if you overindulge from the holiday, to really just kind of accept that it happens to everyone. It's a thing that just occurs, to not feel guilty about it and to just kind of move on back to your regular balanced meals. So that's always important, to try to not feel guilty about it, because that could spiral into more negative thoughts. So it's always a good idea to accept that it happens. It is the season, it occurs, and to kind of just gently move on and be gentle with yourself. And then when you are setting up your goals, really have a goal in mind that you'd maybe like to attain, and then break it down into super, 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 super tiny goals. So if your goal is to, I want to eat healthier, that could mean a myriad of things. If you want to eat healthier, maybe you want to try to include more vegetables. So that's a very broad goal. Maybe to really shrink it down, I want to try to add a new vegetable, or even any vegetable, to dinner twice a week. Something like that. Very simple, only twice a week. It's very, very doable, versus saying, well, you know what, I need to eat healthier. I want to have more fruits and vegetables. I want to change all my whole grains, my grains to whole grains. That's a lot at one time. So even just starting small, adding more vegetables 2 nights a week, that can very easily be done. And then what happens is you feel more confident, you feel better about yourself, that you're sticking with these small goals, and you are getting healthier in the process, because it's just a little bit better, moving towards that goal than where you were before.
And
Yeah.
when we look at our plate, is there a certain composition to that we should be doing, that you could guide us so we know what to put on that plate, or how much even to put on the plate, I should say?
Yes, I can, because sometimes portions are a big hot topic. We all know that we should monitor portions, but sometimes we don't know how or when that we can do that. And my plate.gov is a wonderful resource, myplate.gov. And that actually, if you go on the website, it has a picture of an actual plate, and it's broken down into the components of what makes a balanced meal. So basically it's half of the plate fruits and vegetables, and then 1/4 grains and 1/4 protein. So it's a really nice guide. You don't have to think about cups or tablespoons, especially if you don't have cups or tablespoons. You might not cook, so you might not have them at your house, or especially when you're going out and eating out. Those aren't available to us when we eat out, but our eyes and our plate always are.
One thing that I am guilty of is snacking. Guide us on some, easy, healthy snacks that would keep us on the right path.
That's a really great question, because I think a lot of us do tend to snack naturally, and it's fine to snack in between meals. That's kind of what they're meant for. They're kind of meant to get you from one meal to the next, but it's good to be a little smarter about our meals to give you more bang for your buck. So I always recommend to pair a carbohydrate with a protein, maybe even a little bit of fat. Yes, it's okay to have a little bit of fat. You need that, for as part of your balanced meals and snacks. So something like an apple with cheese. So your apple is your carbohydrate and your cheese is your protein and a little bit of fat. You could do crackers with peanut butter. If you are in an office environment and not at home, you could do a little small handful of dried fruit with some, nuts, some almonds or peanuts. Those are some nice balanced snacks that you can take even on the go with you with the nut and dried fruit mixture.
And if we do want to, step up our cardio or we want to work out, like what is the best way to do that, especially if maybe we haven't been working out or we want to step up what we were doing? What's the safest way? We don't want to get hurt.
Yes, right, exactly. Same kind of mentality with that big lofty goal nutrition wise. Same thing with the exercise. You don't want to jump into doing something every day, especially if you haven't worked out in a while. Something very small. And even if you do work out during the day, it doesn't have to be an hour. It doesn't have to be 30 minutes. It could honestly be 10 minutes. 10 minutes of something is better than all the minutes of nothing. So you really can start small, even just moving your body. Pick what you like. If you're not sure what you like, try a couple different things. See what kind of helps make you enjoy moving. I teach Zumba, and I know that's very fun. A lot of people enjoy that. If you enjoy what you do, you're more likely to stick with it. And that is the magic recipe. That's the magic elixir of how do I stay healthy? How do I get fit? It is really picking things that are easy for you to do and that you like-ish to do. And it's just consistency is key. If you can't do your 30-minute workout, okay, but make sure you jump back into it tomorrow. If like we said, we overindulged in the holiday, it's okay, jump back into it. It doesn't matter how many times we stop. It matters how many times we jump back in. It's that repetitive keep coming back.
Well, if someone watching this, if they don't know you, you are the wife of our very own Kenny Kara, so we have to give him a plug as well. But if they would like to get in touch with you or maybe take your Zumba classes or you're a personal trainer or they need advice, what's the best way for them to reach you and where can they find Healthy Rhythms?
Sure. You can find Healthy Rhythms on Facebook. You can like that page. I post when my class times are. They're Mondays and Tuesdays at 6 p.m. I teach Zumba toning on Mondays and regular Zumba on Tuesdays, right on Main Street out of the United Methodist Church.
Thanks so much. Have a happy, healthy new year and tell Kenny we said hi.
Oh, definitely. Thank you so much for having me. Yes, I wish you a very happy, healthy new year as well. And I will tell Kenny.